Hey everyone, welcome back to The Skies of Bentley, Season 2.5, Episode number 8. Picking up right where we left off last episode. Ooh! Well, hello, beautiful, how are you? Just popped right up in front of me, why don't you? Don't mind if I do. I'll take your leaves and give them to my wonderful little dirt-making machine. Why not? So anyways, we left off last episode. We set ourselves up quite a few different things. We got ourselves set up with a coke oven. We got ourselves a farm. We did a compressor. We did quite a number of things last episode. And I gotta say, we did a pretty darn good job at it. I'm quite happy with all of that. So we got ourselves some more dirt coming in, which is wonderful. We're gonna put our logs away there, and today I actually want to address one of my major problems I'm actually currently having, and that would be storage. Now I'm gonna come over here and pop some of you guys in the knucklehead that you guys are. Hello, giant waffle. Who are you? You're acoustic. You're tiny. You're tiny little acoustic. Well then, there were more of these guys a minute ago. I was definitely going to come over here and whack them all in the face, but nonetheless, there's hardly anyone, so whatever. Things are looking really nice. I like the way things are turning out. I really like the spruce. I like the cobble there. I think it looks great. Nice little lawn here. We got some industrial hemp growing. Things are just going wonderfully. I like it. We got some creosote, which actually, speaking of, what I'm actually going to go ahead and do, instead of setting up like a tank of any sort, I'm going to go ahead and make myself a few sets of these guys. Some glass bottles, real quick. So we can actually put up to like 16 in there, so we're just going to go ahead and make 18 for the time being. Toss all this junk in there, and we'll just click these. Actually, I think you can hold more than that in there, but yeah. It can only hold 16 down here, because this can only stack up to 16, so we'll leave that sitting there for the time being. I went in and get some more of this compressed cobble here. Let's go ahead and toss this back in and double compress it. My bad. There we go. And we'll just have that sitting there for a little bit later on. I like it. Like it. So I want to work on starting in today with some applied energistics. Now, this is going to be a little bit different. I know I've been doing quite a bit of applied energistics lately, and, well, it's going to be a little different this time around. Things may wind up moving a little bit faster. What we're going to be needing is flux crystals. We're going to need charged Circus Courts, we're going to need nether quartz, and redstone dust into a puddle. That's going to give us our flux crystals. Now, we need the charged Circus Courts first, so we're going to need to make ourselves a charger, this little guy right here. We are going to need a few flux crystals to begin with, but thankfully, we've already managed to get some charged Circus Courts. So we're going to go ahead and take all of that. Ooh, that is a bummer. We are a little bit low on the redstone, aren't we? Hey, Teddy, you feel like doing some work? Oh. Well, we can get that from dust. So let's go ahead and toss this in here. We'll let Teddy start getting us some hopeful redstone going as well. We'll go ahead and grab this nether quartz and just make us a little bit of flux crystals that we can. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And stop coming back into my inventory. There you go. Now do stuff. There you go. See, that's what you're supposed to do. A natural achievement get. All right, so we got this guy set up. While we were waiting for more redstone to come in, what we can do is set up a system real quick to automatically charge our Circus Courts to get us more charged Circus Courts. Now let's go ahead and just double check real fast, make sure there's not a different way to actually get it. We have magical crops or shapeless crafting. Okay, that would have been wonderful. Doesn't even have to be charged? You have to be kidding me. Oh, you little snot of a butt face. That is so mean, man. Well, that is just wrong. I call blasphemy. Ooh, look, more redstone. Thanks, Teddy. You're doing such a wonderful job. Keep up the great work, man. Another thing I might just do to make things go a little bit quicker, since we have so much dust. Why am I doing this? We have a compressor. We need to make sure it works. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is wonderful. This is going to give us, hopefully, a decent amount of that stuff. I guess we really don't need this thing then, so that was kind of a waste, but whatever. You can do it this way, too, if you want. It needs power and such, but, yeah, we're going to just go about doing it the crafting way. Because, obviously, it's faster, and we don't have to waste power doing it. So, let's come over here and play around in our heavy sieve. Look at that. We even got redstone already. More redstone? Oh, yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give me all the redstones. This will go ahead and give us some more resources as well. We definitely want all that we can get, as well as the redstone is going to be the main thing here. We definitely want that stuff. Lots and lots of redstone. All the redstone. Now, I'm actually curious. Can Teddy actually... Hold on, Teddy. Give me that. Can you do this stuff? Can you do the heavy stuff? You can't do the heavy stuff. All right, that's fine, Teddy. That's fine. I'm all right with that. I have no quarrels with the fact that you cannot do the heavy stuff. Okay, that's cool. And I guess he's just back to these. Back to the manual sifting of the heavy sieve and heavy compressed dust. It's not too bad. Seems like we're getting a fair bit of redstone, so not too upset about that, as you can see. Plus all the other resources. We also got some shiny dust there. Wonderful. I'm all right with this. We shouldn't need too much redstone, so we'll probably stop right here at 30 for now. Let's go ahead and offload some of this stuff into our chest. As you can see, we are kind of getting into that problematic area with all of our storage there. Most of our chests are getting all full, so this is the reason we're getting into applied energistics. So we got 20 redstone. Let's go ahead and do 10, 10, and we need the Circus Courts. Where are you at? Let's go ahead and grab a stack of you. So we should be able to do 10, 10, and this, and there we go. Flux crystals. Now, actually, a minute. Hold on. That gives you 1. So technically, if we want to get the most out of this, we can get 2 per if it's charged. Is that what you're saying? So let's just double check this real quick. 1, 1, and 1. Back up. That should give us 2. That's right. Okay, so maybe not such a waste after all. All right, Teddy, I'm going to have to ask you to move. If you don't mind, sir. I hope you don't mind. Teddy, where did you go? I don't know what you are. Where do you... I don't even know what that is. Whoops. I was kind of afraid of that, but it's all right. We'll get it figured out a little bit later on. For now, we're just going to go ahead and... Holy crap. Holy crap. Time to do a little cleaning here. We need to get some of this in you. Didn't I grab 2 stacks? Did I grab 2 stacks? I love how his arm's just like cocked back, ready to go. He's like, I'm gonna smack this sieve. He's just like, I'm ready. Okay, this is okay, there it is. I was like, why can't I? Ooh, careful. What are you doing? Whatever. I'm not too worried about it. It's stuck back there or something. Okay. Let's put our charger here. Is that going to work? May not. Might have to put the guy on top. So let's pick him up. There we go. Now we're doing stuff very slowly, but we are. That's what I like to see. All right, now if we grab ourselves this, and we may need a basic item filter here. Grab ourselves another chest. We'll put you right there, and we're just gonna need 1 conduit, so we can place this other guy back. All we need to do is to tell this guy we want to extract without a signal, and we want it to set it on in and out. So we want to insert on the green, extract on, or insert on the brown, extract on the green. So that way we can set up on this guy to extract on brown without signal. So that'll save over onto this. And we want to insert on green. All right. So we tell on the extract with the basic item filter, we want you to extract charged Circus Courts only. So now that way, if we put the regular Circus Courts in here, as you can see, it's going to be cycling through, giving us charged Circus Courts. So I don't mind wasting a little bit of power just to get ourselves a better bit of efficiency out of our redstone, just because. So yeah, definitely good there. All right, so now we can go ahead and start utilizing this. I do believe the power situation is going to be a little bit of a problem. So to make it a little bit faster for now, let's go ahead and pull those out. That way this can go ahead and build up. This stays fully charged as much as it possibly can. And we can start getting ourselves some more Fluix dust. Ooh. That was like totally the worst unevil sound I've probably ever made. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay, Fluix. Wonderful. So we're going to start utilizing this to get ourselves worked up to this. Now, what do we need to do? We want to make some engineering processors. We want at least one ME drive. These things are the best of the best of the best, sir. And we're going to need to make ourselves a Circus Courts cutting knife. So we're going to need some silicon, diamond, and redstone. So good thing we actually saved some of these resources because we do need them. All right, so a little bit of Circus Courts. We do have a little bit more left in here. We need that. We got a little bit of redstone, and I believe we should have a stick in here. There we go. So where's my Circus Courts cutting knife? Right there. We need a piece of iron. Gimme. Gimme. What? Did I thought I... Wait a minute. What was I looking at a minute ago? Oh. Whoops. My bad. I was like thinking the wrong thing there. Okay. At least we got that straight. Alright, and then basically, yeah, we just need that silicon. So do I even have any silicon left? If not, that is alright. We actually have some of the resources we need to actually go about getting that, which is sand inside of our sag mill. It's not a 100% chance, but we do have a small chance to get it. And with that, we have a nice, easy way of actually crafting these things. We don't actually have to go through and use the inscriber. So all we have to do is toss this inside of our alloy smelter. And this will make us up a advanced, or an engineering processor. The more advanced version of it, whatever. So that's an easy way of going about getting this stuff, which is wonderful. I am completely happy with that. We don't have to wait around for the inscribers and all of that mumbo jumbo crap. We can easily just quickly jump right in and get ourselves exactly what we need. So you go there, and cutting quartz knife. There we go. Nice. Another one of you. How are we doing in this? Not too bad. I don't really want to expend all my redstone for the moment, but what I think I'm going to go ahead and do, guys, I'm going to cut off here real quick. I'm going to sift up the rest of this compressed dust here, and we'll be back in just a minute, hopefully with a good portion of redstone and such. I'm going to also clean up my inventory a little bit. We'll be back in just a minute. Alright guys, and we're back. Doing pretty good so far. I've actually filled up this thing with a whole bunch of iron dust, so I went ahead and set it into the dust version, and it's going into our sag mill currently. We got our secondary engineering processor. We did pretty good on the redstone. We got up to 43 at the moment, and this guy is still going. Still chugging along here. Alright, well, while that's continuing to do its stuff, let's see. We need to make ourselves a hefty chunk of ME glass cable. So we're going to need some quartz fiber. What's the purpose of this? Okay, whatever. So we're going to need pretty much any type of dust, any Circus dust or quartz dust, glass. So I'm actually going to go ahead and use Circus Courts dust because we've already got it refined. It's from our dust, and we have a plentiful amount of it. So we'll go ahead and utilize this for making us a hefty supply of the ME cables. So there we go. Convert that over into glass for the moment, and we'll just do this. Nice. So let's just do that. Set these guys here, and we'll do that. Wonderful. 24. Nice. Like it. So now all we have to do is get a little bit of iron, and we'll be good to go. Stage 1 is completed. ME drive. Alright, let's go ahead and place him down just to get him out of the way. Next, we're going to need to set this guy up with some power. Now, in order to give this guy some power, we need to get a little bit of RF transferred into the AE power, which I believe is AE, KAE, okay. So, we're going to need a power acceptor. So, energy acceptor right here. We're going to need quartz glass. Okay. Do we have any left? Did I? Oh, dude, yeah, that's stupid. So stupid. That's so stupid sometimes. Do I have any? Oh, thank you. Sweet. Toss you in there. Toss you in there. Start doing your stuff, man. I think we're probably going to be pretty good after this is done, converting all this into charged Circus Courts. I don't think we'll need any more than that afterwards. Let's go ahead and pull that out. Toss that in there for the moment. Just to kind of get it going. Okay. How much glass did we need? I don't think we needed that much, so. Regular quartz. There we go. Quartz glass. That's what we needed. Power acceptor or energy acceptor. We needed some Circus Courts to get us started, so. Oh, let's go grab one. I'm losing my mind, guys. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I was in the zone. I was in the danger zone. Not quite, but I was close. There we go. That should work for now. Energy acceptor, not power acceptor, but same darn thing. And boom, there we go. So now we got ourselves power to our system. We're also going to want to toss that guy on top because we're going to want to start working straight towards, if we at all possibly can, a crafting terminal. This is going to make things so much nicer and better for us in the very near future. So easy, easy, easy craft right there. Love it. Let's actually go ahead and grab these guys. And I do believe we have everything we need. Let's see, crafting terminal. So we are going to need a few different things out of this. We're also going to need a little bit of gold. Let's go ahead and grab that. Probably going to need a fair share of gold, to be honest. So we're going to probably make up quite a few of these real quick. Darn, I keep losing it. I hate it when it does that. So we're going to need, boom. All right, let's try that again. Boom. Now, I know it's kind of draining our redstone, but for me, it's worth it. It's worth it. All right, so we'll go ahead and pull that out. We don't need all that at the moment. We'll go ahead and get those cooking. We're good on the glass at the moment. Things are doing great. We'll go ahead and let that other one finish. There's no reason to just stop it, so we'll just let it go and do its thing. All right, get that out of there. We don't need the glass anymore. Toss that away. And we want to start working towards getting a couple of these cores. We got a formation and annihilation core, which requires Circus Courts. We're going to need Fluix dust, so we are going to have to grind some stuff down. Let's pull this out. Toss you in there. Boop. Fluix dust. What is the other one that we're actually going to need here? Annihilation. Oops. Wrong thing. Annihilation core. Oh, we need Fluix dust for both of them. Okay, that's fine. We'll just get some more. Might as well just get a couple extras. Pull out 1 and 1 from there. Let's do it, guys. This is going to be so much better. I do recommend an AE2 system as soon as you can because it is very, very helpful. Did I put the wrong ones in there? Why are you being derpy? No, I put the right ones in there. What are you doing? Make me stuff. Why you no make me stuff? There we go. That's weird. Probably was just something, I don't know. Something was in the way or whatever. All right, that. Go ahead and get that guy going. All right, we need this. Let's go ahead and do one more of those. I think that is all we need for Fluix dust for right now. So that should be fine. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Get that out of the way. And let's start crafting up these other formation core and annihilation cores that we're going to need. So we need this. One set. Then I believe if we get that one out of the way and put that one in there. Nice. There we go. Alright, so now that we got that, we need a crafting table at least. So let's put up the stone and bloop, one piece of you. Get our crafting table. We're good there. Now we need to make a illuminated panel. Yep, illuminated panel. There it is. So we're going to need some more quartz glass. We did need a little bit more of the glass. That is fine. We'll just go ahead and pull it out of here. We need 4 pieces. 2, 3, 4. Is there anything I can throw away for the moment? Yeah, let's go ahead and throw this, and this in there. Just to kind of clean up the inventory a little bit. All right, so there's that. We're going to need a little bit of glowstone. I think it was like that. Where's the regular one? Illuminated panel. There it is. Yep. Okay. So we need redstone there and an iron ingot there. So that's going to give us our illuminated panel. Beautiful. And then we just need our formation, annihilation, and logic processor. That'll give us our ME terminal. Once we get that out of the way, place this up here with our crafting table and our calculation processor will give us our ME crafting terminal. Nice. I love it, guys. This is coming along swimmingly. Quite literally. Not, well, maybe not. Okay. Well, anyways. We're going to want to start filling up this drive down here with actual storage drives. So let's go ahead and start off with some of the basic ones. I want at least a 4K just to kind of get things rolling. So to get that going, we're going to need some quartz glass. We're going to need some more redstone, iron, and we're going to need quite a few 1K storages. So the nice thing is we can use regular Circus Courts, logic processors, and the redstone. So may not be able to get all of that going for us because we're pretty low on the redstone at the moment. But we might be able to get just a few. There we go. We'll do 3. We'll do 3 of these just to get us started. Maybe I should just do 3 1Ks, just because we're a little bit low on the redstone. Yeah, let's just start off with the 1Ks. Because we can add more later. So we'll need some more quartz glass. Fortunately, we are going to need some more redstone. So you know what that means. Man, this stinks. I hate this so much. I hate not having my inventory. I really wish it would just be like, okay, here, I'll put what I can in here for you. But no, it's being a butt. It's being a butt and a half. So we are going to need quite a bit more of that glass. Let's pull you out. Got a crafting table over here. Believe it was like this. Yep, there we go. 25 should be fine for now. Be enough to get us started at least. And there we go. So let's go ahead and just do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm just going to start offloading stuff because we're at that point where we're starting to get a pretty decent system ready to go. We just need a little bit more redstone. Give me the redstones, please. If not, this is going to be a pain because I want to get a whole bunch more dust and I don't want to. Don't want to get all the dust. Come on, just give me like a good small chunk. You love me, right? I love you. That's decent. I think that'll be enough for a couple. Nice. 1K storage cells. Better than chests. Agreed. Now all we gotta do is get power to this guy. Now, we can use energy conduits, which, if I'm not mistaken... Not energy conduits. I guess we could just use the basic one, conductive iron, but that's still going to require redstone, which is a little unfortunate. No matter how we go about it. I'm actually kind of curious. Can we hook this straight up? No. Oh, why are you not going in that way? Why are you being a butt? Ooh, maybe. Maybe, just maybe? Stop doing that! What are you doing? Why? This is so strange. Does that work? You see how retarded this looks, right? I was just curious. Well, it looks like we're going to have to get ourselves a little bit more redstone, but I think we should be good. Honestly, all we really have to do is pick this up, and we could literally just take this, seeing how it is getting some power, place our energy acceptor right there, place this here. We can just replace everything right there in front of it, and it will get its power. Beautiful. Look at that. Nice. We can go and start putting all of our stuff inside, and we should be all right. We just got to get ourselves a little bit more resources, and we'll start, being able to craft up more storage space, which is wonderful. But with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and say I think it is about time to call it for today. Got what I wanted accomplished at least. So I'm going to say thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below. And if you guys would, I'd greatly appreciate it if you guys would give the video a like. It really helps me out, and I do appreciate it. Lets me know that you guys are still enjoying the series and such. And yeah, that's gonna be about it. So thank you guys again for watching. We'll see you guys next time, and until then, goodbye.